Hi y'all, I'm sharing what I was doing 10 days before giving birth. But first,
Creating a life alone, glowing with what we know. Oh, darling, how do you like the sound of sweet music? How do you like the love of play? 3D, 5D, musical, mystical daydream. Now looking society is different with you and me. Oh darling, how do you like the sound of sweet music? How do you like the love of play? 3D, 5D, musical, mystical daydream.
at 37 weeks pregnant, I knew Rian was coming any day. But I was growing restless, so I decided to take one last road trip to the Renaissance Fair. I just couldn't pass up the opportunity to escape the 3D and be in a place where I feel right at home. Sure, being this far along had its limitations, but I still enjoyed myself, just sitting and being and finding places where I truly just felt like I was existing. And limitations for sure, but I still found the time and energy to play. Day 9. As I awoke, I visualized what it would be like to birth in this room. But reality called and I needed to head downtown to take care of some 3D affairs. The IRS doesn't take cash, so I found myself waddling around town.
Just me waddling. Just trying to show you this cool mirror. Cutesy stuff by Nico.
I made my way back to the IRS with the money order and cleared up my freedom. Day 8 was another typical day at the house. Live music from friends and eating so much food. This was some sort of vegan sloppy joe I made. I'm not quite sure what it was, but I remember it being vegan, gluten-free, and so satisfying. All for me and baby. Day 7, I took my Instagram followers on a tour through the garden while I gathered ingredients. Hello, pretty katuk.
Thank you, babies. The peas. Look at that. Wow. You're loving it over here. Wow, and look how big these grew. They're growing so well over here. These are ones that were transplanted, and these were the little kale seeds. So these are the red Russian ones.
I was loving access to high vibe, fresh produce. You know, one of the best things about pregnancy is it brings you to the present. You have limited energy and mobility, so you're really focused on the now and where your energy can go. Okay, so now we're going back inside and prepping the rest of the food. I was making so much, like multitasking like crazy. My belly and my taste buds and baby were just like in such heaven. Such heaven. At this point, my Instagram stories were predominantly food. I was just eating so much and sharing so much to the point where I felt like I needed to put a disclaimer to let people know that, like, hey, I do other things like laundry and reading and meditations and journaling and just like all the different things. I just also eat a lot. Day 6, I decided to let somebody else do the cooking for me, and I went to a restaurant with a friend out towards the beaches, and then we went to the beach. People would ask me if I was keeping up with my prenatal yoga, and the answer was a little complicated because I started out doing prenatal yoga and it just became a little too linear for me. So I started adding in some energy work and just dancing and flowing to what my body wanted, what my baby needed. I didn't have anything documented from day 5, so we're just gonna go day 4, and it was an eerie rising for sure. I was feeling a lot of lunar eclipse energy and feeling super grateful for everything that it had exposed. I had seen what my deepest desires were, and I felt brave and just kept connecting. And one of the ways I would connect would be to align my chakras, and this would be going into deep ohms from the root all the way up to the crown. I had my sweet little baby with me.
Hey, Pepper, you're stepping on baby. Like you were literally stepping on baby right now. Thank you. Just cuddles, okay? Cuddles with baby.
Day 3 leading up, and the hormones had been really getting to me. I was feeling emotions. I was feeling really lonely and reflective, and it was a good thing because it helped me to ponder into why I didn't have the same brave face in my private life that I did in my work life, in the part of me that I showed to the world. And so I danced out that energy. I felt it and I grew from it. I decided I am not going to be a victim. This is not how things have to be. We can change this. I can change this. I'm working on aligning my life, all of the different areas, so that they're not fragmented, so that baby can learn that you can be a whole being and every aspect of your life will embrace you. Later on, I got back to my postpartum and birthing prep, which is watermelon juice, the thing that would give me the most energy. But ironically, it was taking so much energy that I didn't have really to do it. I was tapping into reserves, and so when my watermelons were rotten, I couldn't even really react to the frustration. It was just like, this is what is, and you just keep going on. Day 2, we went back down to the river, to the water, a sacred element to help me flow my thoughts, to hold space for my vibration, to imprint messages from the unknown, and to reflect on the learnings that have grown. Day 1 and my contentment was derived from connection to nature, source, food, baby, guides, higher self. And the next day, the little king is born. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos as we share our being. With love, light, peace, and blessings always.